Happy Monday, everybody. August 21st. Really good weekend. Yesterday I posted a video on Sunday. Don't normally do that, but I did take a little run up to Summerland again. This time really early, trying to catch the sunrise and get some good photos. I got a few. My buddy, but got to his house. We got to the trailhead pretty early this time. Took off right before 5, and sunrise was around 6:20 yesterday, and it takes about an hour and 20 minutes to get to the top, so we kind of timed that up perfectly. And as we were coming through the meadows, the sun was coming up, and you could see it was sort of an orange pinkish color on the mountain, which is beautiful. And all of a sudden it just went away. Is because the kind of clouds moved in, and there wasn't. I had a few good opportunities with lighting, but other than that, there wasn't very much good lighting opportunities, unfortunately, which little bit of a disappointment. But ultimately, it was nice to get out on the trails and to get in a hike this weekend, even though it was one I've already done before and still haven't gone all the way up to Panhandle Gap. Made good time coming back, finished in under an hour. And it felt really good. Just running on the trails, it just felt really good. Summerland is very well maintained, very well taken care of. It's very soft on the ankles, soft on the feet. It's not too rocky. It's just one of those it's a really good trail running training trail. If you do any trail running, or if you are sort of a hiker that just wants to stay in shape while you're not going to go out there and beat yourself up over like a Mount Defiance or something like that, or a Mount Tenerife challenging mountain. You can actually just go out there and run up to Summerland, get some good photos, you have a nice little rock to sit on, eat some lunch, and watch the sun come up. It was great, actually. I had a really good time. One of the things that I did see while I was up there was now normally I've run across marmots, but this time I actually ran into a family of marmots. I had probably 3 or 4 of them come up and hang around me, and one of them just really majestically stood there on a rock and just checked out the sunrise. It was kind of cool. He or she was just up there, man. It looked very majestic. Allowed me to walk around the rock that they were on, and I got some really good shots of the marmot perched on a rock and looking in different directions with Mount Rainier in the background. It was beautiful, and I really hope the photos come out well. I have to check my my camera when I get home, but I think the lighting came out pretty well. Like I say, the lighting wasn't very ideal. Like today it would have been fine. It was clear today, but yesterday it was just, the smog was, or the smoke was, I believe it was the smoke because there's a wildfire on Highway 410 now that closed Chinook Pass. So it could have been that in combination with sort of the overcast that was around yesterday. But I got a couple of good shots. I felt really good to get the trail done, get the hike done, and it just makes me feel like, yeah, man, way to start the day. It felt really good. So I felt good. Ended up passing out, taking a nap again yesterday. But overall, it was a really good weekend. I really enjoyed myself. So this week, more of the same. I don't have any chance to get out on the trails this week, but I do have a weekend with my daughter this weekend, and then the weekend after that, I have the Enchantments through hike. I'm going to give this one. Last time I couldn't do it because my ankle was in a lot of pain last time, and so I couldn't do it. I had to back out at the last minute, which really disappointed me because I really wanted to get my revenge on that trail. Because last year it kicked my butt, and I wanted to, kind of show it that I know I can handle it this year. Because it's a tough trail. It's like if you actually do the Enchantments through hike and you kind of take some side trips and take some photos and stuff, it's over 12 hours. You log about 21 to 24 miles depending on how much you kind of meander around and walk around. but it kicks your butt, and you have to plan ahead. You have to take care of your electrolytes. You have to take care of your food. You got to watch take some sodium intake, some potassium, and because if your labs are going to go off whack, then it's gonna hit you hard, especially on the back stretch when you're coming down from Snow Lakes towards the Snow Lake Trailhead parking lot. Just that whole stretch is a tough stretch, because that's when you're just like you're hitting your wall. Most people, at least I have, the 3 times I've done it, I've hit the wall right there. But other than that though, I'm looking forward to it. Going camping, taking my daughter. We're taking our daughter camping on the weekend of the 1st for the first time, and it'll be a family camping trip with my family. And I haven't camped with my dad in like 20 years, and so this will be kind of a cool moment. I'm looking forward to doing that, definitely, especially in an old campground that out in Teanaway, Clay Elm area that we used to go to when we were kids with my grandparents, and it kind of stopped after, I think, while we were in high school, because they just were getting older and they were going to I guess they were just getting too old for it, and then they passed on, and we've never set foot out there again until my brother started going out there, taking his girlfriend's kids out there, and sort of just kind of reignited that whole family tradition. And I'm appreciative of it, and I hope that it's everything that I remember, and it kind of brings back some memories, because that was really a cool time. I really enjoyed that when I was a kid, camping out there with my grandparents, and being forced to read books, and while I was relaxing. And I just remember how cool that, I think back how cool it was. I didn't like reading that much back then, but now it's sort of like, man, I look forward to that. That'd be so awesome. And so looking forward to getting that. And it's the dog days of summer. They're kind of coming up to a wrapping up, and we even have a solar eclipse today. Everyone's making a big deal out of it. I think it's kind of cool because of the fact that it's, we haven't had one that started on the West Coast and carried all the way through the country, all the way to the East Coast. So it's going sort of at a diagonal, starting in I think in Oregon, and it's going all the way across down into I'm not sure if it's Florida or West or Virginia or one of those, South Carolina, something like that, and all the way over there. So it hasn't happened in 99 years, I think they said, but it's this morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to look up and see it because I care about my eyesight, but we'll see. So see what the excitement is about. Anyway, you guys, hope you had a great weekend. This is going to be a great week. I have a feeling about it, and I feel good. It was a great weekend for myself, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what the future holds for me. Been looking at some options, and that's something to be excited about. So have a great Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow.